Well, nowadays, heart pains, heart attacks is not only common among the elderly people or certain age. We are seeing some cases in the city, in other cities also, where 8 years, 12 years, 14 years kids are facing this problem. So in High Tech in Hyderabad, there was a big initiative, big campaign happened where school children from different schools, they participated and learned the trick how to save a life. So let's find out with these kids what they learn and how they can save a life and what they need to do when they get the symptoms of heart pain. So first of all, I want to welcome you all and thank you so much that from your school time you have come here, you're attending the campaign, which is very important. So let's start with the coach. So it's a very good initiative, sir. What do you have to say in Hyderabad, in Telangana, girls or boys 8 years, 12 years, 13 years getting heart pain? What do you have to say about this?
మ్యామ్ ఈ రోజులలో ఎక్కువ ఈ హార్ట్ స్ట్రోక్ చూస్తున్నాం మనము. కాకపోతే ఏదైనా సడన్గా ఎవరికి హ్యాపెండ్ అయినా ఎవరు అవైలబిలిటీ ఉన్నాయి పిల్లలు ఒకళ్ళు వీళ్ళు నేర్చుకుంటే ఎవరు అవైలబిలిటీ ఉన్నా వాళ్ళు చేయడానికి ఈజీగా ఉంటుందని పిల్లలందరినీ తీసుకొచ్చినాం ఈరోజు వీడికి. సో వీళ్ళ నియర్ బై ఏదైనా పార్క్ వెళ్ళినా ఏదైనా ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా అక్కడ ఎవరికైనా అలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్ ఉంటే వీళ్ళు వాళ్ళ లైఫ్ సేవ్ చేస్తారన్న హోప్స్ తోటి పిల్లలు తీసుకొని వచ్చినాం మేము.
వెరీ గుడ్ ఇనిషియేటివ్. సార్, కెన్ యూ జస్ట్ గివ్ మీ సమ్ టిప్స్ what you made learn today? Can you show it to us? We can hang the mic. What are the 3 basic tips children should keep in mind when they get some chest pain or how to react? Can you show it to my camera? Yes. Explain it. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. It's a position like this. And press it. The hands should not bend the elbows. And press it like this one.
How many times, sir?
100 times, ma'am.
Okay, if somebody get unconscious,
yes,
then you have to do this act.
Yes.
What should be the duration? I mean, if somebody gets suddenly fainted and you know the kids are like, they are scared. So what should be the duration? If they get just fainted and we should keep trying this,
yes,
suddenly we should do that?
Yes, ma'am. Suddenly we'll do it. If they are unconscious, we'll do this.
That's it. Any other precautions need to be taken care of? Anything you would like to add up after this? Precautions, symptoms, or you can talk about the symptoms.
Chest pain.
Slight chest pain.
And I think the students will get into the students. Well, today you were attending the campaign, right?
Yes,
so what you learned, and you have experienced that your age group, they sometimes say, oh, we got a chest pain or we are feeling uneasy. You get confused. How you deal with that?
First of all, this opportunity given to us, we are very thankful for that, because I mean, like nowadays, as you said, ma'am, heart attacks, and then they're common. It's not, I mean, it does not belong to a particular age group, and it like the age varies. Like it's heart attacks are common for people varied from age 8 years to 12 years, 14 years. So now, like, if it happens in our family, we can't say that it won't happen. It might happen, might not. So if it happens in our family and we know certain like safety measures, like before the ambulance arrives, before that, if we can save a life, that will be very good, and that will be very, very helpful to the society. So we're very thankful for our school and the management, I mean the organization, to call us here and to teach us the CPR, as well as they taught us first aid methods and about seizure and a lot many things. So
What have they told you about the symptoms?
yeah, they told us about the symptoms.
Elaborate on that?
The symptoms are basically of heart, chest pain, or your chest feels tight, your arms start to ache, either any one of the arm. The pain can reside to your neck as well as jaw.
Okay, and then you need to react.
Yeah, and then we have to react, and CPR should be done only when the patient is not breathing.
Okay, so can you just show it what you learned, how you did, like if you can just give a small demo, the hand movements and how you need to react. First you need to be alert and like on a conscious way.
We should not panic first.
Yeah, that's very important. Yeah, right. So how you need to go about it? You can explain about
At the
that.
center, the hand needs to be placed at the center of the chest, and we have to give continuous compressions, might be around 100 to 120
Per minute.
Yeah, per
Okay,
minute.
okay,
The elbows should be straight and they should not be bent.
okay,
This is usually done on the floor.
okay. The whole pressure needs to be given. Okay. So we have to continue till it keep going.
Until the patient gets consciousness.
Okay.
And the compressions should be at least 2 inches down so that it affects.
Okay.
Otherwise, there is no use of doing it. It should only maximum be 2 inches
Okay.
to 3 inches. Or depending on that, we have to do. We have to do till the person get conscious, and mostly it is from 100 to 126 pressures per minute.
But don't you get like confused, or it was new for you? It was a new thing, new experience
The
with you?
organization explained us clearly when we have to do and when we should not, and also they taught us very properly that in such a way that we can understand everything. And they also explained how to do, and even we have to check with the symptoms. And they also told when we have to do. They told us be fast, which explains each letter explains us what we have to do on certain time. So first B, which B stands for balance, and E stands for eyes. So when that we have to check on that, and then we have to go for fast, which tells us about face. If the face is not proper,
Panic attacks.
strokes also. And also A is for arms. We have to check if they are able to raise their arms properly. If they are not able, then we have to check if they are able to speak. Speech as for speech. So if they are able to speak, then if they are not, we have to check if they are able to speak. If they are not able to, then we have to start doing CPR, and then call. We have to call ambulance. Then we have to start with the CPR.
I think you all got good knowledge today. So let me first ask her also. Well, now I think it's a stage where you feel like you can actually save a life and you can react. Before when you were attending this, you were aware about the heart attacks, and that at your age, 8 to 15 years, boys or girls are getting heart problems.
Like not that much. We weren't aware that much. But today, for this event, like they told many things, and they even showed the videos, which was a great way to explain the children. And I really like the way they were explaining and the way they showed.
What kind of awareness needs to be taken
Yeah,
in
so-
every schools and colleges when you grow up? Like
Yeah, these
you were
are
talking.
becoming very common in India, especially during the CPR, the way. So, according to me, everyone should know how to do the CPR and the basic first aid. So today they they made us learn that, and it was very interesting. While
It
learning.
was a complicated word for you before that, CPR, or when you get a chest pain, it's very complicated. It sounds you very complicated before this campaign.
Yeah, it was sounding like very complicated, and I was like little worried also, like how can we do and all those things. But the way they told us, it was very wonderful.
So I
and
think now you can save a life.
yeah, I'm sure that I can save a life. Too.
Very good. That's a good line. We should appreciate. So let's come to the main lead. It was
Hello.
a great initiative. I was just talking to the girls, and they explained very well, like a doctor.
Thank you.
What are the symptoms? They explained everything. Sir, why was so late? I think it's the first time a campaign came who actually trained girls or boys of this age.
Actually,
Why you're late, and why you came like now? Like, what was the idea?
it's not late. Already we are started CPR training long back. So we are training in the schools somewhere in Type 2 cities and Type 3 cities. Few of schools in Hyderabad also. And we are training most of these IT workers and these non-healthcare workers and especially in government offices. So we started this CPR training all over the India. In Tamil Nadu, we started training. This is almost 5 years back.
Okay.
And Kerala also, we started.
But in Hyderabad, especially with these kids, I think it
Yes,
was...
actually, since last couple of years, we want to train these above 7th to 8th standard students.
Yes.
This is the age must learn about the CPR, because of if you start learning from this age, definitely it will be continuing, or the skills will be continuing almost 80 to 90 years. So they can save many member of emergencies. They can also convey the message and importance of about the CPR also to others.
So how long? I think this is not should be the one day awareness. How it can go to a long way, or we can add up to the syllabus or something is...
Actually, the motto is each one save one. That is the motto. Everyone must learn about the CPR. Not only in the school, in every family, one of the family member must learn about the CPR. We don't know when emergency will come.
And especially kids, we never imagined
Yes,
that we will
yes,
get these
yes,
kind of problems.
Yes. So in society also, in all communities also, somewhere in every person we want to train about CPR and importance of CPR and how to save the lives in emergencies. That is our motto. We are there. We will train as maximum as
And my
possible.
question is, why kids are getting, is any kind of research
Actually-
happening? What age actually this problems are coming nowadays with the kids?
Actually, not only for kids, actually, the CPR training program should start from the schooling only.
Which age is the correct age?
Actually, they can, after 7th standards onwards,
Okay.
they can think about the CPR importance, and they can think about the emergencies, and they can think about the how to learn also skills. And below 7 standards, they are not that much mature to learn these skills.
And why it's coming more of the chest and heart attacks among these young girls or boys? Can you just
So these days,
precautions you
actually,
can
we
say?
are seeing in emergencies as an specialty. These days, especially the school children also, when they are in participating continuous these games and these activities, running and all those things. People who doesn't train properly, if they run, sometimes there is a called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy,
Okay.
which is not going to allow to do CPR also. If in that case, people will run continuously 1 hour, 2 hours, their heart is beating like 130, 140, 170. Then after that, heart also they don't take load.
Okay.
So automatically after some time, that is called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Especially in athletics, we will see this kind of thing. Especially you might be seeing some police training or some athletics or some football player suddenly collapsed, he died. He must have less than 25 years only.
Yes, yes.
So
even while doing gym also,
yes,
we are
while
seeing all
doing
that.
gym also. So we don't know what kind of ages. Usually after 30s, usually we are seeing cases. The sudden cardiac arrests and sudden collapses we are seeing very commonly about 25
Kids
years.
and kids also
Kids,
nowadays we have heard
yes,
some news.
yes. After
What
COVID,
can be the reason or precaution we can take?
yeah, these things actually, there is a life sedentary styles, there is family issues or chronic family history or any kind of hereditary issues. We don't, there are various reasons are there. So we have to identify those things, and if once anybody collapse with these problems, hidden problems, we must ready to save that life.
So the main agenda of the campaign of today, it was
Save a
there,
life.
and I think these girls today actually taught me exactly what need to be done.
Yes.
So my last question to you, how this journey should go so far?
Our motto is we will, there are 140 crores people are there in across the
Yes.
country. Almost all healthcare practitioners now they are
And you're doing a
updating.
tie-up with
Yes,
schools also?
yes, yes.
Okay.
We want to tie up with the schools. We want to tie up with non-healthcare groups also, like IT groups or government officials or government offices and wagera wagera. So we will, and for training part also, we have sufficient manpower to cover this number. So that's what now students are getting interest.
Oh, yes.
Once after this thing, we can, after 12th standard onwards, we can make them instructor course.
Okay.
So after which is completely 1-day program.
Okay.
Then they'll get 2 years valid certification also, and they are ready to teach the same what we taught.
Okay.
They are ready. They can teach also.
Very good.
That is the motto.
Now question is you have any question to sir you would like to ask, anything in your mind you would love to ask after this campaign you have attended, the opportunity you should throw a question on him. Anything you didn't get a chance inside here, you can ask. Any question you have.
So, what exact location are we supposed to do the compression?
Yes, correct. This is very important question. So always, where is the heart located in human body?
Central.
Usually towards left from the center. This is the actually heart placed in our heart. So always your palm, this is actually, this portion should be in the heart. Then you have to give, can you hold it?
Yeah.
Then you have to keep like this hand, you have to lock the fingers, you have to give sufficient force on that heart. Then only heart will be start repumping.
Okay.
So if you give one, the tick sound should come, and you have to allow complete chest recoil. Means you have to, it has to come to reach to normal level. So this is pressing, this is recoil, this is pressing, this is recoil. That you have to make 30:2 ratio. Means now you only learn CPR. Then how to give after 30 count, you have to give 2 breaths, mouth to mouth. Then only again heart will start repumping. That is the importance. Like that you have to give minimum 5 cycles without any interruptions. And you, while doing this procedure, your elbow should be locked. Then only the force will generate from here. Otherwise you will get fatigue and you will tired.
Okay.
The technique also is very important.
Yes. You have a question? She has one question.
I think your question is clear, right?
Yes.
Will we have more events like this?
Definitely, that we have to talk with your management. And if they allow, we are ready to teach. School wise.
Oh, she has one question. Yeah.
Do you have more tricks about these things?
This is standard guidelines.
Give the microphone.
These guidelines we have to follow. Wherever you go the world, the same guidelines. These guidelines are designed by American Heart Association. Those standard guidelines we have to follow.
Like, do you have more things to learn?
Like in which way? CPR?
Yeah.
CPR, this is the only way.
And,
And followed by, when you become doctor, there is acute cardiac life support. That is more advanced procedure than this. ACLS it's called. It is BLS, basic life support.
can
This
you
is
learn it?
You can. You can. But there is a fees, 3 days program. You have to enroll. You will get certificate. And after that, you are eligible for instructor course also.
Good. You have a question?
Sir, I would like to know what the basic or what mechanism takes place in the heart when you're performing CPR on a person who's unconscious.
Actually, the mechanism is already heart stopped pumping. So we are giving external pressure. Then that means, is there any kind of flow obstructions? We are, because of this force and this technique, the heart is, blood circulation is going to restart. So we are giving, and again we are making the heart to start pumping. Okay? That
You
is-
have any question? You? So you all are clear today. I mean, after attending this campaign, how it was important to learn the tricks and the way you need to act when actually this happens. Because you need, she told me very good line. No need to panic.
Yes,
First.
yes.
That's,
Always I want to
yes.
mention, whenever these kind of situation,
Yes.
emergencies happening, you should be careful about the scene safety. First, the scene is safety or not. You should think. If it is safety only, then you go for start this kind of thing. If scene is not safety, you should not be in trouble.
Scene is safety in the
Kind of any fire accidents, kind of any bridge collapse, kind of any the scene you might, after seeing the scene, is it safety or not
in
to
the
enter?
school, in the school, I think they could
In the
come
school
with
also,
something.
in the school also, something.
Like they come over, I'm getting a chest pain, I'm not
In
well.
that case, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where he is there? He is there in pool, or if you go, you don't know swimming again. Again, you will be in trouble again. For this person again needs CPR.
Okay.
So the scene is always very important. You need to check about the scene safety.
So I think that was a very good lesson and the campaign agenda. So I want you to just end up by knowing the 3 things more you would like to add up
This is
about this campaign and about the kids zone especially.
Yes, I'm just giving the advice for all school children above 7 standards must learn CPR.
Yes.
And you should take this message to your family members also. Then this message you can spread to the society also. And each one say one. It is our slogan. You have to keep in your mind always the importance of this CPR technique.
True.
It is part of our life. I am
That I
Dr.
will write
Sudhakar
down.
Reddy, President, Society for Emergency Medicine of India, Telangana State.
And thank you so much, sir. I would
Thank
like
you.
to say thanks. This is a very good initiative.
Thank you
and
very
I think
much.
it should go to the higher level. We are with you.
Sure.
Save
sure.
the life. So I think we'll end up here by knowing all the things, and I think it's a very good learning with you and with the girls, boys who of this age. We need to learn this technique, save life. For more updates, keep watching iDream.